here is Miguel from ENS in Paris. Can you shortly explain what you're working on in the scope of the vera.ai project?
Yeah, sure. So we are working on three aspects in the Vera project. So it is on one hand forensics, image and video forensics. So what we are trying to do is to develop methods to detect manipulations in this media. So if we have an original image and someone comes and tries to alter this content for disinformation or not, any reason, we want to have automatic methods to detect this alteration. So this on one hand, we are doing this. On the other hand, we work on other aspects. So we are trying to improve two techniques which already exist, two tools. One is on OCR. So OCR is the extraction of text. So this is a challenging problem, especially when you work with natural images. So there are easy cases, like for example, if you look at a text like this in a document, this is like a solved problem. But in a natural image, when you have deformed text or missing text or any kind of deformation there, it's challenging. So we are trying to improve an existing tool from the University of Sheffield. And we are also trying to improve another tool from Schild, which is related to the problem of geolocation from a single image. So to explain this in an easy way, so it's very easy to understand. So you have an image, you give it to the system, and the system will tell you where in the planet this image comes from. So to do that, it's based on a large neural network. So a little complicated, but it does this. It tells you where this image is from.
Okay, and now you told us about three areas you're working in. Where do you see, or which of this is most promising in terms of turning into an actual tool that can be used by journalists at the end of the project?
Yeah, I think the three of them. So for forensics, it's quite clear. So we are developing these methods. Most of them are automatic or are providing detections. So this is very important for the journalists. So they will put their data in the system, and the system they will tell them, okay, here with a high probability, this is weird. This is probably a manipulation that you should be aware of. And something that we are doing, it's two things. First, we want to be very transparent about the methods, because it's very important. So we are making the detections, and this is relevant. So normally we publish everything that we develop as open science, and we provide online demos. So online demos are very important also for the journalists or people which are not experts, but anyway they should be able to use these tools. These tools should reach everyone. So for journalists this has a real impact, so they can try their own data and try and to see the results.
You kind of mentioned it, but it's very important that journalists have tools they can trust. So especially for the image manipulation, how do you make sure to transport this information in a way that the journalist really can trust your tool, that they're in a, I don't know, there was something added or removed from the image? How do you present that?
Okay, I think the most important is to be transparent on the method. So this method should not be like black boxes, like a product that you buy to someone, and this product will provide you with detections, so you don't know how it works on the inside. So the most important is, if it's software, to provide the source code of this, so anybody can go into the source code, and if they are able to understand it, they will see all the details. And for the online tools, the most important is that they are able to use these tools. So if they have images that they know for sure that there are manipulations, the tools should reflect that. So this helps convincing about the. Then you are never sure, and I would say even if these methods are powerful, you cannot just leave the methods to professionals, and even if they're automatic. So sometimes there are doubts, and they should work with scientists or with other partners here, and I think that's the way to collaborate and
okay.
plans.
Maybe in this regard, one wish from the user's perspective, I think it would be very helpful also to mark areas where so that you can directly see where your tool thinks there's a manipulation happening. If that would be possible, I think that's a great advantage to tool.